guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Nicole and this is the Simplistic Home. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a fun spring related DIY for you guys. So I have a centerpiece in mind that I'm wanting to make for my dining room table, and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So I will show you my Pinterest inspired picture, and then I will show you how I create this piece of my own. So if you are interested in seeing how I create this DIY, then just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so this is what I am working with, and if you hear cars in the background, it's because it's a beautiful day and I have my windows open. But anyway, so this is the material that I'm going to be using for this DIY. So I bought the moss, the floral stems, and I believe that's all. I bought those items at Walmart, and I'll go into detail in the pricing and all of that here in a second. And then this is the sugar mold that I shared on my Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it's at the Simplistic Home. Go ahead and follow me over there because I do share like more real-time things and just kind of keep you guys more updated about my YouTube and whatnot. But anyway, so this is a sugar mold. It is a wooden block. It's actually pretty heavy. But anyway, it is a wooden block and it has 8 holes cut into it. So these come in different sizes. I wanted one with at least 6 holes, but I was lucky enough to find this one with 8, so that was awesome. And these things can be kind of pricey, but I actually found this one at a local antique / thrift store for $22. So can't beat that. But this is a piece that I'm wanting to use just like throughout each season. So I'm not going to be using any hot glue or anything for this project because I do want to just remove and add, you know, things as I want, and it'll be a simple decorating piece. So anyway, this is the sugar mold that I'm going to be using, along with, like I said, I have some moss here. So this is just 2 bags of moss. I was planning on getting this at the Dollar Tree, but I was at Walmart, so I ended up getting it at Walmart, and I think these were $2.50 a bag, I believe. So I have those. I have scissors so I can cut my floral stems, and then these are boxwood stems. So for this project, if you're wanting to do anything similar to this, you can use any florals. This is just my preference and what I decided to use. But anyway, I found these boxwood stems at Walmart. These were 97 cents a piece, so extremely affordable. And like I said, I have 2 of them. The other florals, I'll be honest, I have no clue what these are called as far as like the actual flower name. It might be, yeah, there it is. But anyway, I found these at Walmart. These were $3 a bundle, and I thought that they were super pretty. So the clip that I will be sharing with you guys with the Pinterest inspired photo, those are tulips, as you guys saw, but I didn't find any tulips and I was kind of in a pinch, so I didn't really want to order anything. So I found these at Walmart and I think they are beautiful. So I'm going to use these. These were $3 a bundle and I have 2 of those. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them or not, but I have 2 just in case. And then because I'm not going to be hot gluing anything, I actually just have a bag of rock here, and I just got this from outside on my driveway, so I didn't like buy this or anything. But if you needed to, of course, you can purchase these at Dollar Tree as well. So I'm planning on using these to kind of stabilize the florals whenever I put them in there, and I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that. But yeah, so these are the items that I'm using. I'm hoping this will be a simple DIY. I can't imagine this being hard, but I'm hoping it just kind of stays together as I'm planning for it to, and hopefully it'll turn out great. So let's go ahead and jump into this DIY. Okay guys, so the first thing that I did was made sure that I had all of my supplies out of the way, and I went ahead and decided to start with the rocks. So what I did was kind of eyeball each hole, and I ended up filling these up about halfway. But I will say, if you are going to try this yourself, I do recommend doing the rocks second, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a minute, because it just would have made it a little bit easier for me in the long run, but overall it worked out just fine. So like I said, I just went ahead and filled these up about halfway, and the rocks were to help stable the stems, so that was the purpose behind this part. So the second thing I did was go ahead and take my bundles, and I went ahead and divided them up into just specific bundles. That way I would be able to place them individually in each hole. could do this project with any type of stem or floral that you choose. This is just what I decided to go with, and I think it ends up turning out great, and I will show you guys that here soon. So as you can see, I am messing with these rocks because, like I said, I think it would have been best if I would have started with the stems and then just placed the rock around it. So that's when I had to go in and place a few more rock pieces. But how I decided to go about placing the stems was I didn't want this to look perfect. I wanted it to look more natural as possible. So what I decided to do was just kind of stagger them. Some were a little taller, some were a little shorter, and that's just how I went about this entire process. So once I had each hole filled with at least one floral stem, I decided to take the next bundle because originally I wasn't sure if I was going to use the second bundle or not, but I do end up using those because I wanted to go in and kind of fill in any holes that I had, and so it did work out really, really well. So the second thing I did was go ahead and cut the boxwood stems. So these were a lot easier to cut, and I did end up just kind of pulling some off because I, again, wanted some shorter and some a little bit longer. That way it wasn't perfect and they were kind of staggered throughout. With the boxwood, as you can see, I do go in and just fill in any holes because I didn't want a lot of space in there, but I also didn't want it to be like overflowing either. So you just kind of eyeball it, and there's no really like particular way of doing this. Like I said, I just kind of place them as needed. Also, I'm curious, do you guys have any spring DIYs coming up? And if so, leave them down in the comments. You guys, this took absolutely no time. It took me maybe 15 minutes tops, and that was with some rearranging and whatnot like you guys saw. But overall, this was a very, very simple DIY. I think it turned out absolutely great, and I didn't even end up using the moss because the boxwood and the stems combined filled up completely fine. But this piece altogether cost me about $30, and that was with the sugar mold. So that was the most expensive part. It was $22. The rest was very inexpensive. And I think if I were to purchase this in store, like at Hobby Lobby or TJ Maxx or a store like that, it would probably be more expensive. So $30 total for this size. I think it turned out great. And like I said, it was a great deal. So if you guys enjoyed this DIY, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned because there are much more spring related videos coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.